Vicious with the score, he could get it in. Vicious for the win!
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Throwdown Thursday, live over here from Amazon Game Studios. I'm Filthy Rich.
I'm Mr. Sill. Rich, we're back with the Breakaway Office League Season 3, Week 4.
Not only that, but we have some killers, undefeated teams on board for today's
That's right,
games.
Rich. This is a battle of the undefeated. Both these teams, we've seen them earlier this season, and now they're up to see who is going to remain victorious and who will go down in flames. Now, these two teams, it is Team Blau, led by GM Shidosha, and Team Finesio Relic, led by MissDJM. So we will see which team is up to the challenge. Is it the rushers or the fighters?
You know what? These two teams, the rushing game has been doing so well on Throwdown Thursday, but a lot of discussion, a lot of talks within the studio about the counter, and a lot of people believe that the attackers can actually do it.
Well, we'll soon find out. So kicking it off here, before we get into the action, we're going to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Asus, the official monitor and system provider for Breakaway. Asus in the VG24AQE, it's a 24-inch monitor well known in the competitive scene and esports for its 144 Hz refresh rate with 1 millisecond response time. And of course, you have that G11 desktop. It sheds light on uncompromising performance. This powerful machine allows you to play Breakaway without sacrificing your gameplay experience and giving you the experience and the ability to stream in the best possible quality. Rich, we have two amazing teams. We have two different messages from GMs. They decided to take kind of a direct approach. One went for the heart, one went for the, hey, my team's out, I don't know what to do. Let's introduce them, giving it up for the I don't know what to do GM. We have Shidosha the Fly Guy.
I'm over here thinking to myself, I should make some DJM impressions or something. Hey guys, it's MissDJM here, and bump all that. Listen, my team knows what to do. I'm going on vacation. Butterbeanie's on vacation. Let's see what my team does without the double hat trick. I still think this is going to be free, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go Blau!
There you have it, Shidosha. He's on vacation, and Butterbeanie's on vacation. I don't know what you do there when your all-star player is out, but Shidosha has figured out a tactic to get around it. He has drafted one of the best subs we have seen here on Throwdown Thursday. We'll get to that momentarily. But, Rich, what do you do? How do you coach your team if you don't have Butterbeanie?
Well, the thing is, yes, Butterbeanie's one of the major components of this team. Last time they played, the double hat trick. Butterbeanie coming out of nowhere, 6 shots, no problem, it seemed, is not available to play. But the sub, which I will not spoil right now, I feel fits so well into the comp that they're so committed to.
The sub, though, as we keep teasing, what we call in the industry a tease, the sub, though, does not play healer.
And that's a big difference. But the sub will be playing a character that fits the criteria, fits the mold for what actually works with the strength of this team. Hopefully, this is one of the teams that I love watching. Hopefully, it's going to be entertaining and exciting. And I think we're about to get into it.
All right, well, let's introduce Team Blau. Kicking off, we have the man himself, MK Ultraman. Do those punches and kicks, buddy. Where are they? There they are.
Ultraman has been bringing tank play into Throwdown Thursday, and it's been phenomenal. Starting off with Thorgrim, that character has been insanely disruptive. Hopefully, we get to see him play Thorgrim for today, and looks like it is. We have Ultraman on Thorgrim for game number 1.
All right, in the number 2 chair for Team Blau, we have my second favorite name ever to grace Throwdown Thursday, with the first being, of course, Mr. McStabby. Give it up for the Smelly.
Smelly adopting the punches and kicks. We know that Smelly's been bringing DPS to the table. We'll see if it's going to be Rollins and Bonnie or Spartacus. Regardless of what it is, his performance the first time around showed fantastic. And for game number 1, Smelly is going to be on Spartacus.
Sitting up in number 3, we have the man himself, Belier Darkstone.
Belier is one of the best all-around players. Not only does he run, not only does he attack, he does the punches and kicks, but he can play almost every character under the sun of the game. I would like to guess that he picks Spartacus.
Not only did Belier do the punches and kicks, but he did a little blow in front of everybody.
And there it is. The surprise pick on Belier Darkstone is going to be Rollins for game number 1.
All right, we've teased this guy enough. Here he is, the best sub ever on Throwdown Thursday. None other than Combo Breaker.
Yes, fitting to the name, he's going to be playing a very disruptive runner. We've seen him perform miracles with that Morgan Le Fay. with that silence and amazing circle of spites. And there it is for all you fans out there. We have Morgan Le Fay on Combo Breaker.
No healer for the Team Blau, Rich.
It's a very different comp, but you know what? They got a fantastic coach to take him to victory.
That's
though.
right, a substitute coach here. Filling in for Coach Graytrip, we have Muskoy Mike.
Muskoy Mike, we've seen in last Throwdown Thursday and for these Friday broadcasts, just play a very rush-heavy type of play. But he has a very good philosophies on what they should be doing, moving the objectives, moving that relic. I think he's a fantastic sub. He could take this team to continue on with this undefeated play style that they have.
Now let's talk about the smelly. So we have the Breakaway 30 index, as I like to call it. This is the people who have never played Breakaway before who the GMs had to draft because their draft totals were too high. So every team has someone in their team, I think except for one, which we'll get into later, who is ranked 30. A 30 means we have no idea how good they are playing Breakaway. They're the wild card, the X factor. That is the smelly. And to be honest, previously, I think he's pretty middle of the pack for the 30. He hasn't exploded like not Vert, but he still has done some pretty impressive things. So he's definitely the guy to watch, not only for the name, but for his performance. He will be the swing factor. Can he step it up? Combo Breaker is going to be solid, but let's see what happens with the rest of the team. Can they make up for not having Butterbeanie?
We'll see what happens. I think the Spartacus is going to be very helpful, but everything changes the second that we go live and we start kicking each other's butts.
All right, well, speaking of kicking butts, let's introduce the Killers. Team Finesio Relic. In the leadoff position, we have a DJM video that I totally forgot about. Let's introduce the GM there, MissDJM, with her encouraging words for her team.
Hey, Finesio Relic. I'm going to make my message short, sweet, and straight to the point. I feel like I don't have to tell you guys how to do your job. You guys know what needs to be done and how to get it done, and this is why I'm so proud I chose you guys. Now, as far as Blau, well, their running game might be good, but your killing game is even better. So you do what you guys do best and melt those faces. Bring home that second W and become the first undefeated team this season. And feel damn good about yourself, because I know I'm damn proud of you guys. I can't wait to watch you guys today on stream. It's going to be hype. It's going to be super exciting. I love watching you guys play. And I have to say, thank you guys so much. I am so incredibly proud to be your GM. Thank you, Bao, Thrillhouse, Knocknaz, and Winmute. Have fun today, guys.
There you have it, MissDJM giving some empowering words of encouragement for her team, telling them to kill, 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 and melt faces. Let's introduce this team of executioners. Leading it off is Knocknaz.
We've seen Knocknaz just bring an amazing Alona to the field every single time he plays, but this time he's bringing the face and power of Bao alongside with him. Now, this team's been practicing. I'm almost ready for any surprises. We're used to him picking that Alona pick. Let's see who he picks for character number one. Nope, looks like we're going standard. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We got Knocknaz on Alona.
Looks like the Blau team has the Ultraman, and it looks like Finesio Relic has the power of Bao. In the number 2 chair, another Breakaway 30 member. Give it up for Yinmute.
Yinmute last time brought us Spartacus. His DPS output was fantastic. Statistically, he had a positive KDA, and let's see what he brings today. But that's exactly what this team needs. The Spartacus play locked in for Yinmute is almost a guaranteed pick for him because he's just too good with the character, and I'm glad to see that he locked it in for this game as well.
Absolutely, and if nothing else, his placement of the Bao head was on point. So if he's able to play as good as he is to use the meme, we definitely have some great action to see today from Yinmute. Number 3 chair, it is the man himself, Thrillhouse.
Followed by the spirit of Bao, Thrillhouse brings a wide array of characters into the mix. Is it going to be Victor? Is it going to be Bonnie? Perhaps a Spartacus or Rollins? We're not sure what's going to happen. Again, no dupes, and because of that, we have Bonnie on Thrillhouse for game number 1.
And finally, in the cleanup position for Team Finesio Relic, the man of memes, here he is. Just call me Bao!
Yes, he's doubling up, maybe double the power for today's game, but Bao has been the anchor for a lot of the shot calling that takes place for this team. His coordination with the coach helps lead them to many victories. This week in scrims, he was undefeated. Let's see if that still carries on for today's game, which is insanely important, and he's going to be locking in Black Knight for Just Call Me Bao.
And let's introduce the coach of Team Finesse Your Relic. This is a coach who used to be another popular sub. He is now the permanent coach of Team Finesse Your Relic, filling in permanently for Boba Fett. We have Blam!
Another fantastic fit for a coach for this team. Blam is an Anbani main that we've seen also explore characters like Rollins and Spartacus, but the core here is the fact that he likes to go in for the kills, increase with the KDA, and we have two solid teams ahead of us.
Yeah, you mentioned no dupes, Rich. It's important to call out a key rule change we have made here in Season 3 of the Office League. You are no longer allowed to have a team comp of dupes. So everyone is playing a different character for each team. We'll see how that works out with the comps. Let's kick things off in this best of 5 series. We are in match 1 of Breakaway.
So we're here on Atlantis. You can see that the red team as a comp comprises of equipment that will help move that relic forward. And on the opposite side, you have a team that wants to go for that damage. First touch of the relic is going to be on Val, but you can see that the fight's already taking place right here in the middle of the ring.
That's right, you see Combo Breaker with control of the relic. There are 3 ways to win here in Breakaway. The first way is you take that relic. That's the ball you see in the center of your screen that's just laying there nicely in Serenity. You take that ball to your opponent's base and score. That's the primary way to win in Breakaway. The other way is you completely melt the other team, as MissDJM told her team to do. Melt faces left and right. You wipe out the other team. That's the second way to win. We will talk about the third way as time ticks down with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in round 1, game 1 of Breakaway.
You saw earlier, blue team got you there. Could they get it?
There it is, the quick score there from Morgan Le Fay. Combo Breaker doing his best Butterbeanie impression, Rich.
Now here's a mix-up that actually happened. It's fantastic that Combo Breaker got that first point. But on their way to that relay, they took 2 members out from the blue team, which is completely uncharacteristic of that entire comp in that team. So they may be taking the blue team on a ride this time around with these crazy surprises. We're back in it, and players are starting to get stronger. Bao is committing to that Beowulf shield, so his armor will be increased as long as cooldowns, and you can see Thrillhouse and Umute committed to that level 2 attack damage. Everyone on the other team is going standard, but Smelly is equipped with some attack damage, so let's see what happens in round 2.
All right, we see Combo Breaker taking some damage there from the tank. He's able to get out of it. Nice move there. As we see action happening, he is able to activate that Aura of Silence. Anyone caught in the flock of those Ravens will be silenced momentarily, giving him just enough time to pass that relic upfield. Now you see there, Knocknaw's putting down the Healing Shrine. Remember, this is an updated version of Breakaway. Every warrior in Breakaway has only 1 buildable they can place, and that 1 buildable for the Alona character, the healer here in Breakaway, is that Healing Shrine.
So fight by the elevator. Let's see if Bao is able to advance. A little bit of change of pace for this team. He's going to have many members to deal with, but that tankiness will help him survive any damage that comes his way. But he has the support of his team, and still the push is coming in on the lower side of Atlantis, and blue team now with the chance to score.
Yeah, great job there from Bao, using a nice job with the dash, but he does have to get the forced fumble though. All it takes is 1 hit to force the fumble. Knocknawz throws it from downtown, just short. He's stuck in jail. Knocknawz able to free himself though, and now we see the relic. Nice clear there from the red team, doing a good job. MK Ultraman going down there with the high fly and Thorgrim action, jumping off the ring, going down there to the first floor of Atlantis. We see Thrillhouse doing a great job picking up that fumble, and now we see Thrillhouse picking up his own ball as he's now going in for score. Here comes Thrillhouse. Can he make it? No, he gets stopped by Smelly, and now we see Combo Breaker getting in the mix there as the red team is doing everything they can for Team Blau to just stop that relic from getting in. Beautiful move and defensive move there from MK Ultraman, but he does pay the ultimate price.
And just call me Bao with an amazing basic attack is able to take out the opposing tank who had almost full HP, and he's going to have to wait another second before he can get into the fight. But I like the pressure. The red team has their backs against the ropes, and blue team with the healer is able to persist and push. This is looking pretty good for the blue team right now.
Yeah, just call me Bao did a great job there, as you pointed out. We see Knocknawz coming in from behind, picks up the relic, goes downfield. Does get stopped with that action though. Combo Breaker doing a great job using that debuffer character, Morgan. Morgan, her power comes from making everyone else weaker. So you're gonna watch him a lot. He's gonna throw down various things to slow you down, make you weaker, make you silenced, everything in his arsenal just to impede the other team. But this rush looks real, Rich.
Now we have Just Call Me Bao in the place where he has been for the beginning of the round, and this looks like it's going to be one of the first breakaways for Team Blau, but nice reset and just great stop of that pace. That's one of those things. It's so hard to stop a team that runs with that momentum. Blue team has to mix it up this time around because it may be a little bit too predictable. They have to move up. They've been approaching every single time from the lower side. Perhaps upper on the right could be a better approach for them, David.
It looks like the buffs are split. One team, Finesse Your Relic, the blue team taking the armor buff, the gold buff going to Team Blau on the red side. We'll see how that plays out as these rounds continue on in Game 1. But Bao trying to get in there, but unable to do so. Beautiful defensive work from Team Blau, the red team on your screen. They are doing a great job, and we're down to 60 seconds left to go in this round. The yellow line is at the center of the field. That is sort of the red line, yellow line, if you will. That is the line of scrimmage. All you gotta do is take that relic over to the opposing side. So the closer it is to your enemy's base, when time ticks down, you will win. The third way to win in Breakaway, that round will go to you. The Smelly doesn't need to worry about it though. He's going in for the attack, but he's gotta worry about the ballistas of Van Bonnie, and she completely takes him down. And now Thrillhouse able to change momentum, throwing the relic back to the other direction with 32 seconds left to go in this round. Thrillhouse throwing it upfield. No one is around there from the red team. Are they gonna be able to get it? Yes, they are. Finally, Smelly comes back to life, and we see now Thrillhouse, he's able to get into the mix there, but we do have MK Ultraman still on refresh. He needs to wait another 1 second. He's now back in action. Smelly's very low on health. Bao's getting into the mix there. There's 13 seconds left to go. Thrillhouse trying to make a move. I'm sorry, that was not Thrillhouse. That was MK Ultraman, but it doesn't matter. There's only 8 seconds left. Someone take the relic across the line. Will it be? Here he goes, Valir from downtown, unable to get it on his throw. Thrillhouse picking it up and doing a beautiful job of stalling it, and there's your score for Finesse Your Relic.
That was a fantastic stalling call from Thrillhouse. Before even all that, it was just Call Me Bao. Take it on so many members of the team, and look at that, the power of Bao infused into the backstage right there. As you see, Berserker Mike cheering on Just Call Me Bao, but fantastic play. It all started with that Black Knight, and look at this. We're jumping in. It's round 3. The lead has been closed in between these two teams. Many members are starting to get their heroic items, which means that these team fights are going to get more and more exciting. Let's jump into it. Round 3, 1 point apiece between these two.
Here you see Valir Darkstone, or actually that was our man Combo Breaker missing it, getting the forced fumble right as soon as the elevator went up. That's a costly error, as now the relic forced to go downfield there. There you see it going out of bounds. But now we see Yin Mute with control of the relic. He's throwing it upfield just to gain more ground. Yin Mute on his attack, going left side there. Unable to get there though. Beautiful defense being done by Valir Darkstone playing as Rollins. He's our key range DPS character. And now we see Combo Breaker with control of the relic. He's forced the fumble. Yin Mute back in control of the relic. But look at Valir again doing beautiful defense, letting the Smelly just jump in there, taking the relic, but unable to get it anywhere past Bao. That guy is a relic magnet. But look at that Circle of Spike get thrown down from Combo Breaker. That's the pentagram you saw on the screen. Circle of Smite not only slows your opponents down who are caught up in that AoE, but it also makes you weaker. So it's a double dip of damage. So you gotta work out from that. Here comes Thrillhouse on the left side. Nice forced fumble there from Combo Breaker. And Bao now going right side. He's got that wall. Can he avoid it? Look at that sideways juke. Oh my god, Combo Breaker doing his best impression of Butter Beanie with an amazing save there. And now we see Thrillhouse on another attempt. He throws it but does get stopped right as he tries to throw it. Forces the the fumble. And now we see, again, MK Ultraman falling off the map. This guy loves the water. As we see Thrillhouse going for attempt number 4. He passes down to Bao, and finally they force their way in.
Non-stop, the Hulk himself. Just Call Me Bao, just being in there. They were down 1 player, David, but they were able to get it in. We saw Thorgrim almost sacrifice himself for the team, but there it is, the manual
toss. Doing a good job getting inside the middle of that scrum there and just taking it right inside the house for the score. We are now up 2-1 in Game 1 of Breakaway.
So if you look at the red team, that gold is making a difference. These equipment buys are getting stronger. Combo Breaker will now have level 4 heroic on that cooldown, as well as Valir Darkstone. And on the opposite side, we only have 1 heroic. Let's get right into this match and see how these equipments affect the actual match.
You see Thrillhouse there as we're following them. Nice placement of the healing shrine from Knocknaz. Knocknaz does a great job placing those buildables, keeping his team healed. It's a good job playing as the healer to just keep moving forward base, make a separate base up close to your opponent of health, so you can just come back and get healed. We see Bao very low on health. Speaking of health, can he get healed by Knocknaz? No, he can't. He goes down, but Combo Breaker's down, as is Smelly. It's a power play situation. Here comes Thrillhouse. Is he able to get it in? I'm sorry, that's Yin Mute, but unable to do so as MK Ultraman coming up the relic just to clear it. Beautiful job from Combo Breaker, timing that relic slide, gaining extra momentum. He clears it back to midfield. Rich, I'm telling you, this guy is doing the best Butterbeanie impression I have seen to date here on Throwdown Thursday.
These slides, these passes have been fantastic, and he's been one of the saviors to keep that defensive line up. They are down 1 point, and points game is on the blue team. But again, fantastic play so far from the new substitute that's in there for the red. Let's see what happens in this round.
That was a nice juke there you saw up on the second story from Bao. Juking the Smelly, faking it, going downfield. But the Smelly is able to catch up to him, put that stink on Bao. He's forced to fumble the relic. We see Thrillhouse now playing his best to try to pick up the relic. He forces the fumble there, and here comes Bao with the tank charge. Nice pass to the right to Thrillhouse. Thrillhouse going up there, using the dash, throws it from downtown, does get stopped by the Smelly. Smelly's doing a great job here tonight. His points are going to go up after the rankings of this match. And now we see, again, combo breaker, timing the relic, nailing it right on the approach, giving it back to Smelly. Momentum is shifting right now with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. This is round 4, I lied. It's round 4 of game 1 here on Breakaway.
And I like the wall that exists on the red team. We could see a team wipe right now. However, Naknaz and Just Call Me Bauer going to ignore that advantage. Nice pass, and this could be it. They could take it in. The wall is going down.
They're going for the score, but they wasted too much time there. As we see, Thrillhouse tries to tries to get it in, unable to capitalize on it. You had a one team member left power play, and you just wasted it. You got to watch out for that. That's on the coach. You need to do a better job there of telling your team when there's only one guy left and you have 4, kill that last guy.
Now Thrillhouse trying to duel it out by the elevator, but he's got many members of Team Blau to disrupt. Here it is, the 1v1. Could he go in? But the shot from the back by Combo Breaker, and is able to turn it around and is pushing it to the other side of the field.
Yeah, you have Balir Darkstone there as well, doing a great job as Rollins, picking him off. Balir has been the unspoken hero here for Team Blau, doing a great job of just stopping anyone with that relic. He has been an amazing defender. You see that he's on fire. That means he's gotten multiple kills without dying. We're down to 60 seconds left to go here. That yellow line is now in effect, but they may not need it, as we're seeing action happening very close to the blue team's base. Are they able to get it in? Thrillhouse just clearing it, but it's not going to be enough because time is not on your side. You are down to just the Smelly on Team Blau. Is someone going to bother? No, they're not even going to waste for it. Here comes Thrillhouse. Smelly going in, even though he's the only one alive. That is balls, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Yin Mute, throwing upfield. It is stuck there in the new buildable of Morgan Le Fay. And it doesn't matter because there's the score, and that's how you capitalize on a power play, Rich.
Thrillhouse with the game-winning point is able to take it. Fantastic series of passes into that jumping toss. Game 1 is going to be awarded to Finesse Yo Relic. Fantastic play all around.
Yeah, you know, I got to say, this is looking like a really good matchup this week. Both teams playing very well together.
So we're going to see who gets the MVP, but one of the things that we're going to take you through for today's broadcast is some of the data and actual action points that happened for this game. We read on you guys. You guys wanted to see this for the broadcast, so we're going to take it live for you today. But here's the thing to notice. Naknaz, 22 assists. The gold earned just gave him that value as if it was an equivalent to somebody getting so many kills. But look at the other superstar on the team, Thrillhouse. 10-1-9, 11,000 gold, and just single target DPS of 7,400. By average, the characters in our game have 300 to 400, and you can see that somebody like Thrillhouse on an Ambani, a character specialist, just made waves for that team. But it was also Bao just doing fantastic plays, having to figure out how to deal with Combo Breaker with these rushes, them being down on the first point. I love the recoup. They did a fantastic job. Great plays by Finesse Your Relic.
Yeah, like you said, Rich, Finesse Your Relic doing an amazing job. You got to hand it to Blam, doing a good job coaching his team. I don't know if we've seen him coach before here on Throwdown Thursday, but he is definitely doing a great job of securing his spot as the permanent coach now of Finesse Your Relic. You know, again, like, I will say, though, I was very impressed with Blau. I thought that team would get steamrolled, not having Butterbeanie. Combo Breaker, that guy continues to impress me. That guy does amazing defense there. You saw him do the Butterbeanie save there at the last second.
Yes.
You saw him doing amazing job, timing the grab when the relic's falling down with momentum. He's on the slide, picking it up, taking it to the other team. That guy is amazing. I guarantee you, if we do it Office League Season 4, he will be drafted.
He's definitely going to be up there. But let's talk about that round 1, where Blau just had a crazy advantage, was able to move it in. They fought by the elevator, and they just did the opposite of what we were talking about. We were talking about we're going to see rushes and run games, but they went for the kills. 2 players down, enabling this opportunity for them to get the relay score. They got it, but I feel like the opposite team got a good read. Let's go into it. We're switching over to El Dorado for game number 2 in this series, as we have Finessio Relic in the lead with 1 game versus Team Blau. Let's talk about these items. Everything is staying a little bit close to the same as it was from the previous, but now we're on El Dorado, which I do believe favors teams that do like to fight.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a melee brawl map, if you will. We'll see what happens. Is Blau able to just rush it in, or will we see Finessio Relic doing the face melting that MissDJM asked for so nicely in her shout out to her team? Here we see Balir Darkstone switching to Bonnie, so that'll be interesting. He's now got the ballista advantage of the buildable. That was great defense that really helped Finessio Relic there. We'll see if it plays out here for Balir, a slightly different character than playing as Rollins. So we'll see if he's able to capitalize on it. You saw him use the whole pole buster. That's the Bonnie's ultimate ability. He did miss on it, but if that thing connects, it is super powerful. As we see Bao with control of the relic, combo breaker getting in his face, doing a great job there. And there's Knocknaz placing that healing shrine in a perfect location upfield. Again, establishing that forward base for Bao and his team to just keep pushing pressure on the opposing team there. And now we see combo breaker going down, and we've seen a lot of low health there. If you're looking at the health bars on the top right of your screen, we'll see if that plays out. Thrillhouse going in on his attack run, decides to pull it back there. You got Bao taking down Ultraman. Ultraman very low on health. Thrillhouse going in the middle, does get stopped there. You got the Ballista, you got the Toma Malaise. That is the buildable of Morgan Le Fay that slows you down. So we will see how this is going to play out there. There's the Circle of Spite getting thrown down there as well for good measure. And now the Relic's cleared back to midfield. Not before Yin-Yu can just throw it in there one more time just to get it back to the team, with Balir Darkstone in control of the Relic now with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in Game 2 of Breakaway.
Blau took a great advantage of the fact that the Black Knight on Finessio Relic was down. They aggressed, they pushed, and they were able to push it up. But now, Just Call Me Back is in the mix of things, trying to bring the team together, trying to rush this quick score in round number 1. But you can also see the fact that Finessio Relic does have that red buff, which is on the top left side of your screen. That's going to give everybody on that team a 20% increase on the actual damage output that can come out of their team. So that's going to help them. That will definitely encourage a lot of these fights.
Here goes
But look
combo
at
breaker
sneak.
with the El Dorado slide. We'd love to see that here on Throwdown Thursday, but beautiful job there from Team Finessio Relic, stopping combo breaker from being a hero there, as Bao able to get the Relic and just clears it back to midfield. There you saw Smelly get totally melted. We see there's 3 members now down on Blau. It's just about MK Ultraman. Can he punch and kick his way to stall enough time for combo breaker? Yes, he can. Combo breaker comes back to action, fires off Burden to Sin, which is when those Ravens fly forward, throws down the Circle of Spite to slow down teams even further. Thrillhouse not even ignoring it, goes up even more, unable to get it in there. And now you see the Blessing of the Sun getting thrown down there from Knocknaz to heal his team. Not before he goes down though. And now you got a power play in the other direction, Rich.
2 players down on the blue team, enabling a power play, like you said, David, for Team Blau. This is a great opportunity for them, and there's only 1 minute left. Can they do it? I think this is a team that can do it. As long as you put the rock on Combo Breaker, I think this team can move forward.
Combo Breaker doing a great job. Again, taking that advantage, looking at those caves from Bones, how he plays Morgan Le Fay. You see the Relic, you're not near it. Throw down your Circle of Spite on top of it to slow the other team in their push. We're down to 43 seconds left to go. The yellow line is in effect. You got to take that Relic and get as close to your opponent's base as possible, and you will win this point. 35 seconds left to go. Here comes Thrillhouse, does get stopped with that Ballista, so if you're feeling really good about yourself right now, if you were Balir, that you switched over to Ambani, but it may not be enough. But MK Ultraman with a nice interception there. It may not be enough though. We're down to 22 seconds left to go. Can the red team take it across the line there? Look at that beautiful job from Thrillhouse, taking the fumble from Combo Breaker. Here comes Ultraman getting into the mix, even though he's very low on health. It doesn't matter when you only got 10 seconds left. Ultraman goes down. We see that the someone on Spartacus on the blue team goes down as well. We're down to 3 seconds. Someone get the Relic. Just don't leave it there. You got 1 second left to go. And that's a rookie mistake on Blau. And the point goes over to Finessio Relic.
Just Call Me Bao tattooed his name on that Relic the last 10 seconds. There was nothing that was going to move that for as long as he was there. But it wasn't just a matter of mashing. He saved every single one of his abilities in that last series, and that was the result of an actual point due to a territorial win. Fantastic play by Bao on that one.
Yeah, you can mute there with a rookie mistake there. That's what I'm talking about. We mentioned that X factor there of these breakaway 30s. They don't have the skill set of a Bao yet, and he owns those costly errors that can cost you the point there. I definitely chalked that up as an error there for Finesse Your Relic, but we'll see if they can get back into the mix now as MK Ultraman with control of the Relic gives it up to the Smelly. Smelly's got the Relic on the second attempt, does get stopped by Bao, doing a beautiful job there, but nice back toss there from MK Ultraman, throwing up Bao into the air. Unfortunately, MK Ultraman is not Otterhead, so he doesn't go off the map.
He isn't Otterhead, but he's helping his team move forward. This could be the shot that they need just to turn it around, but you can see the damage. 2 members down and away for Team Blau. They're going to have to pull back, otherwise they risk themselves losing via team wipe. And you can see Belir Darkstone just escaping out of there, but now his friends are available, and they may be playing this line of defense like they did the round before.
Yeah, we'll give some credit a moment ago, though, to Yin Mute, who does a nice retribution to take down a member of Team Blau. So he makes some mistakes, but he's making up for it right now here in round 2 of game 2 here on Breakaway. We see the Circle Smite get placed down by Combo Breaker. Nice job. He activates Aura of Silence as well for the 1-2 punch. He's very low on health, though. He's got to back it up there. Again, everyone on the red team is looking a little bit low. They need to go back. That's the danger of not having a healer, and that's the not having butter beating effect. As we see Bao going up the middle. Again, beautiful job there, using that Tomo Malaise, using the Ballista as a nice way to slow your opponents down, hit him with the best defensive right now next to the wall. And now we see Ultraman with the Relic just clearing it. I'm surprised that Ultraman hasn't placed the wall, Rich.
You know, the wall is one of those things that you could save in a clutch moment. Maybe Gucci Pants has inspired everyone that plays Sorghum to save it for those clutch moments. But I feel like it's a good one. Their buildables already have been stopping the opposing team. And if anything, they're going to save it for when they need it.
All right, Combo Breaker on a breakaway. He decides just to throw it to get it closer to the opponent's base without trying to do the 1-on-2. As we see Just Call Me Bao getting in the mix there, activating his ultimate ability where he pulls everyone together, able to take down Ultraman. And now we see they're both down. Another member goes down on Blau. So now we have just a power play situation. It's a 3-on-2, but MK Ultraman comes back in the game. Bao's got the Relic now. What's he gonna do with it? Let's soon find out. He decides just to try to pick on MK Ultraman a little bit more. This is getting a little personal, Rich.
Yes, MK Ultraman with the back toss, able to take out a full HP, Just Call Me Bao Black Knight. And that's one of the things that you have to do. We've seen Bao play so well, however, he can go on tilt when things like that happens. And it could be a great start for everyone on Team Black.
As we see the Smelly with control of the Relic, passes it upfield to Darkstone. Valir's got the Relic, does get intercepted though. And now he picks it up again. And can he get it in? No, he gets stopped again. Combo Breaker making it on the 3rd attempt. Combo Breaker throws it, Bao picks it up though, and just clears it. Now we're down to 60 seconds left to go here in round 2. Knock Nas with control of the Relic, passes it over to the enemy zone. Now it's looking in favor. The point could go here again to Finesse Your Relic if time ticks away with 49 seconds left to go. Bao just waiting, running out the clock, waiting for his team to get position. Nice back toss there from MK Ultraman. The Relic's just chilling up there on the hill. We'll see what happens. You need to not worry about the other team. Worry about the Relic. Time is not on your side, boys. Come on, get it across the line. Here we see Combo Breaker just standing up at the top though. He goes down in front of us as we see a nice pass to Darkstone. Can Belir get it across? Remember, cross the line. Here comes Darkstone, gets stopped though. Beautiful job from the range attackers on Finesse Your Relic. Oh, look at that, beautiful job using the no retreat in combination with throwing the Relic there. We're down to 13 seconds left to go. Here comes Combo Breaker, does get stopped by Yin Mute. Yin Mute with that clutch stop there. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3. This looks like Finesse Your Relic will get another point. There it is, folks. Boom.
2 points awarded to Finesse Your Relic, and it's looking pretty grim for Team Blau. They run into these issues where that yellow line comes up, and we maybe see some choking over here.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people overcommitting. We did see some great tosses. Ultraman in that last 30 seconds did toss out the Black Knight, and that was the opportunity that they needed to seize. But you can see Ultraman now with level 4 as well as Darkstone. The heroics are starting to come out for Team Blau, where they can start to make an impact.
All right, we see Yin Mute there. We're following him right now. Will he go for the damage buff? Looks like he's going to be attacking that. Doesn't matter, though, because Combo Breaker's going with the early rush, trying to get some points on the board for his team. And Shidosha watching at home, I don't know. He's going to be drinking Mai Tais on vacation. Maybe he should pay a little bit more attention to his team because they're losing in front of you. And look at that beautiful job there. Nice work. Beautiful. That guy is a hero, folks. Combo Breaker saving the day. Butterbeanie would be proud, my friend.
Sometimes all you need is just one, David, and that's a great start for things to come. Perhaps let go of the fighting, accept the fact that the other team has that in the bag, and just commit to the run. That could be the strategy that they need. But you can see these equipment buys are starting to get a little crazy. The net worth is keeping the teams pretty even. We have level 4 on Knock-Nas as well as Thrill House, so damage coming out from that as well as more and more heals, but the opposite team, Red, does have a bit of advantage. Let's see if they could use that to win 2 more games.
All right, we see Combo Breaker hovering around the relic. He decides to pick it up, throws it up just to gain more ground, drops that Circle of Spite right on top of it. That is classic Bones maneuver right there. As we see Darkstone there with control of the relic, loses it. Combo Breaker picks it up, very low on health. He needs to get out of there, able to fade. Somehow comes back with some life. But now you got Yin Mute being like, no, Combo Breaker, you will not survive. See you in 5 seconds. And now we see Bao with control of the relic. MK Ultraman nailing that back toss. And now the Smelly's coming into play here. He picks up the relic, does get stopped by Bao. Bao with that beautiful blessing of the sun heal from Knock-Nas. He's got extra health, which is great when you're a tank character. Just paying tons of damage there to Ultraman. Ultraman's like, I'm not going to win this fight. Just give me that relic. I'm going to jump my way out of this one. I don't know where Ultraman's going, but he does cost his team as the relic falls even closer to their base. Ultraman picking up his own fumble, just getting demolished by Bao. I swear there's bad blood between these two.
There is bad blood. You can see Ultraman saving that toss in the previous round where he wanted to throw him off. But again, it could be a strat. Maybe they're trying to put specific players on the opposite team on tilt. But now, Just Call Me Bao with an opportunity to score. You can see these buildables persisted from the last round. This is going to be very difficult, David.
Yeah, that's a nice placement of that wall, too. You got 2 Tomo Malaises, 3 the one in the background. You got the Ballista there. That is looking like Fort Knox, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a tough one to get into. As we see Thrill House just tries to get it a little bit closer. I think we might see Finesse Your Relic playing the time game because they have definitely been winning so far.
The time game is going to work in their favor because of the advantage that they have of equipment, but that won't last forever. They have to try to get these 2 points as fast as possible. And look at the toss! Again, Bad Blood, Ultraman versus Just Call Me Bao. And now an opportunity to score.
Look at that. Nice pass up to Ultraman, but he does get stopped. Here comes Combo Breaker. Oh, he gets shot before he can throw it. Darkstone tries to do it, unable to get it in. Combo Breaker attempt number 2. Cannot do it. He's low on health. The Smelly gets in there for good measure. He gets out of the scrum, unable to get in there.
Again, look at the toss by Ultraman.
Yeah.
And you can hear it here in the studio. Just Call Me Bao is furious.
Here comes Darkstone. No, Combo Breaker with the assist. Nice job, Combo Breaker.
We have ourselves a match, and you can see the fans here at the studio putting up signs that say, "Fear Belair." That's a real thing. Belair is doing work. That play, this counter pick, him on Anbani, is probably one of the reasons that this team is able to come back. The net worth is so close between these two teams neck and neck, and it's only game 2, David, in this best of 5 series. Let's jump into it. Final round.
Here comes Belair with control of the relic. Tosses it upfield there, backs it up there to do some more defense. You see the Smelly activating the Siege Engine to take down some of those spike traps there. You'll see the Siege Engine doing its work there. It's just going to chew through buildables. And that's a nice move there from, I think that's the Smelly. That is the Smelly, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Just Call Me.
Shot that one up to Bao.
This round started so well for Finesse Your Relic, immediately taking out Belair Darkstone, the MVP from the last round, and right there taking out Ultraman. But you can see that they also have the red buff, so that additional damage is going to be helpful. I wonder if they're going to go for the green, which is on the opposite side Ziggurat. But at this point, Combo Breaker seizing the opportunity to get a rush goal.
That's right. You see Combo Breaker getting in the mix there. Again, dropping that circle of spite just so he slows the other team down. Combo Breaker very low on health. We've seen this happen. I think this is the Achilles heel of Combo Breaker. As he goes down, he plays a little bit too aggressively, just a touch too aggressively, and he dies a lot, which is giving gold to the other team, and more importantly, it increases the time you're respawning so you're not in the game, and the team needs you, Combo Breaker. You are definitely carrying this team.
But look at this fort that's up. It's like multi-levels that the team has to figure out how to get through. The slows, the walls, the blisses in the back. This is going to be very difficult, and some team coordination needs to come into play in order for them to get this score.
Yeah, a lot of red X's there that we see at the top of your screen on the right. You need to just see Bao looking at it, thinking there, how am I going to get through this? I'd have no idea, but it's okay because there's 3 ways to win in Breakaway, Rich. You can take the relic in, which I wouldn't recommend if you're on Team Blau. You can run out the clock and just keep it in their area. We've seen that happen multiple times here today, or you just wipe the team. We have not seen a wipe happen yet, Rich. Chant it with me on the channel, people. We want to see the wipe.
So, chat, you heard it from David. We want to see the fights. We want hype from that. But now, Combo Breaker with an opportunity, approaching on the right side. Look at the difference in the actual map. The red team has multiple opportunities as long as they just move on in. No buildables are up except for that one lonely X. That blue X on the bottom left-hand side. But I think what it is, the focus is different. Blue team wants to fight. They're going for these kills, and you can see it. Morgan Le Fay is down for another 15 seconds.
All right, here comes Bao. He's still trying to figure out how he's going to navigate this home of malaise, as we now see the fact that the relic's just chilling by a wall. Look how slow those malaise tones work. They just can't get through it. They're caught up in it. Someone needs to take down those buildables. Where's Tarski when you need him, Rich?
Now, the thing with Malaise is that it is a slow, and it's 30% slow off your current movement speed. Now you can see, just call me Bao, in the thick of it. All these buildables, but he's so tanky, David, and somehow he's sustaining through it all.
Yeah, they're down to 54 seconds left to go. Bao's like, you know what? Taking it in is not going to happen, but it doesn't matter because we got the clock in our favor now. 48 seconds left to go. Look at Bao just guarding the relic. That is a nice move there. Time is on his side. He just got to wait. Combo Breaker taking the bait, jumps in there. Bao's like, not going to happen, but Darkstone comes out of nowhere. Fear Belier takes it in, but doesn't cross the line. That is pivotal. You have to cross that line if you are on the red team. You've got to take that line. You've got to bring that relic over there. Here comes Bao with more action as he gets thrown up in the air from MK Ultraman. I think Ultraman's winning the fights right now between the two. Smelly coming into the action, though. Can't get it across. Thrillhouse, nice toss there. Catch it by Smelly. Here comes Smelly. Be a hero, Smelly. No, you're not going to be right now. 8 seconds left to go. 7 seconds left to go. 6, 5. We could have a team wipe. Ultraman's the only one left, but it doesn't matter because he's not going to get there in time. And again, Finesco Relic scores it.
Finesco Relic with the game-winning point. Fantastic play right there as they didn't get overwhelmed with the comeback that was starting to happen. We saw Blau coming back, started to come together as a team, but it may have been too late. The equipment advantage started to dissipate. Everything started to evening up, and the advantage will go for the team fighting. You can see, look at the damage dealt. Again, the reason why this is so significant is because 12K damage dealt as an individual, and you saw 20 plus K for heals.
31 assists on Knocknaz. Man, that's crazy.
But let's give some honorable mentions to people on the other side. Belier mentioned 8, 5, and 6. The damage output of 16,000. Highest damage dealt throughout the entire team. Maybe he just needed that one game as a warm-up. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Anban again for game number 3.
Yeah, I will say, you know, mad props to Belier because him switching to Ambani definitely turned it a little bit, but it wasn't enough for them to get it in. As Tovar says, where in the world is Butter Beanie? You are costing your team the loss. You know, vacation's important, but not on Throwdown Thursday. Speaking of which, I won't be here next week.
No worries. Next week's going to be exciting. We don't spoil things here. But, you know, on that subject, Butter Beanie not being here and Combo Breaker, the team just needs to warm up their gears a little bit. And we've seen this time and time again where the teams that is under in terms of games won comes in and just sweeps the opposite team, takes it by surprise. What do you guys think is going to happen? Will we see that comeback?
You know, they're down 0-2. So if MissDJM's team, if Finesse Your Relic wins this game, they're taking it home again, undefeated. The slowly walk of shame around the studio to behind the glass will happen from Team Blau. We'll see what happens, though. You know, I am a little nervous of Team Blau. We saw Combo Breaker there in the isolated camera looking a little defeated. That's your best player right now. You can't have him looking defeated.
No, you definitely can't, but you know what you can do, all you viewers at home, hit that follow button. Make sure you're up to date for all the Breakaway action and needs, but we're jumping into round number 1 for Game 3. This is Team Blau versus Finesse Your Relic.
That's right, you are watching Breakaway, ladies and gentlemen. There are 3 ways to win in this game that you are watching. It is a team battle sport. The first way is you totally annihilate the other team. We've seen a lot of team fights here, but no team wipes. Where's my team wipes? I want to see some team wipes. MissDJM promised us team wipes. Where is the face melting?
And then there's another way to win, which is by grabbing that relic and take it to the opposite side of the team. And then last but not least, we have our territory win, which we will get back to once we hit that 1 minute mark. But let's get right into it as a relic is wrestling so comfortably in the middle of the ring.
In the middle of the ring of Atlantis. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here. You know, Mr. Still said team wipes, so we're going to leave the relic there. We're gonna let that go. But Bao, he picks it up because he knows what happened last round, or what happened last game was basically Fort Knox was built from Team Blau. And Bao's like, you know what, that can't happen again. So it'll be interesting to see if Coach Blam is able to tell his team to take those buildables. Did anyone buy buildable item structure?
The thing is now, Team Blau is approaching with a double tank, which is a very, very strong run comp. We've seen that a lot. Let's give a quick shout out to our man, GG Checks, as this relic is gonna go in. The next score is for you. Come on. One more. Can they get it in?
There it is. There's the score for GG Jacks. GG Jacks, everybody. Look at that. Blam! Doing a nice little dunk there for his team. It's going to be GG soon for Blau.
Then again, what's happening today is that both teams are playing a best 3 out of 5. So first team to win 3 games advances on and builds up more points for this season of Breakaway Office League. Now we're entering round 2 and all the players are starting to get stronger. Bao just going with that sustain. And that red gem right there, that is an item that will help each one of these players build more gold over time. Let's go into it. And another shout out to Jake's Field as we get into it for round 2, and Balir Darkstone now in possession of the relic.
Yeah, Balir Darkstone going up the elevator. Will he be able to take it anywhere further? Balir, he switched characters every single game now. His Zamboni was on point. I don't know about his Black Knight, Rich. We'll see if that learns to haunt him. You know, I wouldn't be changing what's working. As they say, I think it was Tommy Boy, if the horses work, I don't know, I'm gonna ruin the quote. I'm not even gonna try. As the action's happening right at the base of Atlantis there. Someone in chat, tell me what the quote is, because I honestly don't remember it. We got Balir Darkstone going left side there. Darkstone with control of the relic. He uses that dash. Every character, every warrior breakaway has that dash ability. Once you have the relic, you use that right mouse. Balir from downtown gets saved by Thrillhouse. Thrillhouse, epic save there. And does a nice job getting the relic out of bounds. The relic will spawn back to where it was before it went out of bounds. Thrillhouse knows that. He waits right there for it to pop right into his hands again. And Thrillhouse is on the attack run. Nice back pass to Just Call Me Bao. It's Bao with Thrillhouse all day. Look at that.
At
oh
that.
my God, that was a beautiful.
Oh my God!
Oh, come on, please score, because this is an amazing highlight. But it doesn't get the exclamation point. And there it is. Showboating, ladies and gentlemen, on Throwdown Thursday. Bao, Thrillhouse. Amazing 1-2 team.
Yes, let's just watch this whole thing happen. Now it started with Thrillhouse manually doing the buckshot just to get to that upper level. Usually players would have to take that elevator, but the coordination and pre-pass to Bao just gave him an opportunity to pass it. So that let him get through. Another pass to Bao, and again, fantastic series. Great defense nonetheless from the opposite side, Team Blau, but they couldn't stop it, and too much height, you can't stop that pressure.
I don't think we have ever seen someone use the musket jump to jump up to the second level of Atlantis. That is a pro move there from Thrillhouse. We'll call it the Thrillhouse trampoline, because that was amazing, folks, and deserves to get a name. As we're here in the action there, this is round 3 of game 3. This could be it. If Team MissDJM, if she can lead the team here with Finesse Your Relic, can finesse another win, they will be the champions here tonight on Throwdown Thursday. You see the Relic just chilling there by the elevator. You saw Bao going up the elevator accidentally. Balir Darkstone able to capitalize on it momentarily. As we see MK Ultraman again using that back toss. Valir very low on health. He goes down. You also have a Spartacus down on Team Blau. 2 people down. There's a power play situation for Finestro Relic. This is good for them, bad for Blau. As we see Just Call Me Bow now with the Relic going up right side. Is he able to take it in? Does a quick juke maneuver. Unable to capitalize on it, no, as the Relic is now at the base, at the bottom of the base, I should say. As we see MK Ultraman getting in the mix there, using his basic attacks as Thorgrim, one of our key tank characters in Breakaway. And the Relic again just sits as the action is happening, and they're focusing more on team fights, which is not good for Blau because your team is very low, you keep dying, and every time you die, your respawn timer increases.
The counter push play that's coming in from Finestro Relic has been fantastic. But look at this pressure. 4 members on the right side. The passing has been so good. Finesse fits his team so perfectly. Nice pass, but he was in the middle of attack, so it's going to drop it. Here it is.
Comes Throw House, pass it up to Yenmute. Oh, nice job from Valir. Fear Valir comes in there and saves the humiliation. And nice move there. Let's give a quick shout out to Yenmute because he's on fire, Rich.
He is on fire, and now Red has momentum on their side as they take out the Bonnie from Finestro Relic. Thrill House is going to have to wait to play again. Yenmute risking his life with barely any HP, and now the counter push begins for Team Blau.
How Yenmute was able to stay alive, I have no idea, but mad props to him. He's increasing in the skill ratings here, Rich. As we see Thrill House with control of the Relic, you got that healing shrine from Knocknaz. Will it go down? We'll soon find out. As the Relic is bouncing there, you got Combo Breaker in the distance. They are able to take down the healing shrine of Knocknaz as Bao takes the Relic. Will this be it? Let's find out.
Oh,
nice pass to Thrill House. Thrill House does get stopped though. Remember, it only takes 1 hit for you to force that fumble. And now the wall comes down from Team Blau. They're like, wait, we gotta slow things down. Put the wall, stop things, stop the presses, everybody. No more rushing here.
The gimmick didn't work twice, but Thrill House was still able to get the Relic where he wanted it to be, which is that upper location right by that elevator.
Yeah, the Thrill House trampoline, it's a one-time maneuver, Rich. As we see Just Call Me Bao again in the leadoff position, going for his team. Thrill House upfield, Willie passing, yes, Emo! Thrill House, here it is! There's the score and the win! Finestro Relic is the champion tonight. They remain undefeated. The empowering message of MissDJM to her teammates was enough to take them over the top. They are your undefeated champions and the highest ranked team here now in Throwdown Thursday, Breakaway Office League Season 3.
So for week 4, we got to see a lot of plays. The power of the attack, the counter pushes, led by Finestro Relic and MissDJM, advances on. They're going to be acquiring some more points. This team is getting stronger and stronger week by week.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the angry face of Bao. I don't know if it was the emotional, empowering message of MissDJM telling them to just get in their face. But, man, they were applying pressure. They were doing amazing job with kills. They didn't get our team wipe, but we did see them do some amazing job just whittling that team down over and over again. And those respawn timers really just ended up killing Team Blau.
Now you can see all of the players making sure to shake hands with one another. There was some great duels that occurred today during today's broadcast. The Ultraman versus Just Call Me Bao. If you were here, you would have heard just the yells and all the yelps coming in from Bao because he was getting tossed up with full HP. But the damage, the 30s going against each other. Smelly versus Yenmute. But it looks like Yenmute advances and was able to take it on. Across the board, everybody fought heads up. It was fantastic play, but Finestro Relic wins for today. If you do enjoy what you like, you know what you can do? You can hit us up on all things social. So don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube for all your Breakaway needs. And most importantly, hit that follow button to make sure that you get updates the second that we go live.
That's right. That little heart at the top of your screen looks like this, lives up here. Click that button. You will be following Breakaway. It will turn green. Green means go. Rich, amazing job here on Throwdown Thursday, week 4. We will see you guys next week. Same time, same channel. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. You are
Filthy Rich.
I'm Mr. Sill. See you guys next week.